G'day. The algorithm will see you now. Pacing guides and the slow death of craft. Kia ora team, provocation to start. If quality were just copy-paste, every scripted program would have solved school. But the rooms we serve are human rooms. They breathe, swerve, and remember. Or they don't. Here's the modern move. Specify what to teach, how to teach it, when to move on, back it with pacing guides, audit it with an observation app that has timestamps for everything. Variation falls, data sings, except something goes missing. The pulse. In room 14, Ms. Lee is knee-deep in a metaphor kids actually care about. The visit clock blinks red. She closes the novel, opens the decodable, and the class switches from thinking to blank filling. The corridor calls it great fidelity. The lesson lost its soul and gained a tick. Why do these schemes underperform over time? 1. Programs become pedagogy. Routines help novices, well-sequenced knowledge matters. Feedback beats vibes. Keep all of that. But when the program is the pedagogy and pacing is the curriculum, we retire professional judgment, the thing old hands called craft. 15-minute slices look strong. A week later, little remains. Craft swaps short-term neatness for long-term stickiness. Review, connection, retrieval, struggle, joy. Dashboards are impatient with that kind of time. 2. Median worship bruises equity. Uniform timing serves the middle and quietly abandons the edges. Neurodivergent students, emergent bilinguals, the deeply curious, the deeply stuck. Equity by sameness produces polite exclusion. What looks fair on paper behaves unfairly in life. 3. Data theatre replaces learning. In maths, Mr. Afoa swaps 10 minutes of silent practice for partner talk with manipulatives. Understanding gets heavier, work talks get lighter, the dashboard flags him behind. Which gets rewarded? Sense-making or speed? 4. The system confuses evidence with evidence-friendly. We treat whatever's easiest to count as what counts. But mixed evidence needs mixed methods. Light sampling tests for system signal, plus portfolios, exhibitions, critiques, and annotated work to see the real thing. If the only proof that learning happened is a number, it probably didn't stick. So what's the New Zealand pact that protects basics in thinking? Guardrails, not guard towers. Publish clear progressions, model routines, and bank high-quality tasks, but say out loud that teachers will adapt to context and learners. Expect it, train for it. Invest in judgment as infrastructure. Pay for collaborative planning, lesson study, and moderation across schools. Replace some walkthroughs with co-planning and co-teaching. Consistency born of calibration beats compliance born of fear. Design for the margins first. UDL by default, multiple representations, choices in how to show learning, bilingual pathways built in. When edges are on, the middle thrives. That's equity as engineering. Protect death. No, don't protect death. Protect depth on the timetable. Ring-fence at least 2 sustained inquiries per term. 1 science tech, 1 arts humanities. Cross-curricular on purpose. Assessed with shared rubrics and public exhibitions. Schedule retrieval, not just coverage. If it isn't remembered, it wasn't learnt. Redefine rigor. Stop calling it rigor when kids perform speedy trivia, copy model essays without writing their own messy paragraph, or do group work where 1 child holds the pen and 3 hold stationery. Rigor is sense-making over time. A closing picture. Back in room 14, Ms. Lee still keeps her routines. She just refuses to let the routines keep her. Decodables sit inside a text kids care about. 2 learners use speech to text. Another annotates in te reo and English. The app dings green. Someone whispers, fidelity. She smiles. Almost. Integrity. That's the craft we should scale. Well, thanks for being here. please take a look at the extended article that's linked below, and hope to see you back here soon. Okay, cheers, bye.